What up? 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 Get this set up a couple places, fam. I think we're good to go now. let me uh let me pin this real quick. All right. Okay. What's the deal? Um, time is 11. All right. Let me make sure we twerking over here. We working. We working. Yes, sir. We working. Okay. Good morning, Pat. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Quick drive by today. Quick drive by today. We got a lot of games. We got to deal with a lot of injury news interaction here. So just keep in mind. Keep in mind. What's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning, Christian. Good morning, Christian. Keep in mind we got a lot of injury news and a lot of stuff. Man, we're gonna get your live bets in today, and make sure you be glued to the news. Right now, Desmond Bain illness didn't attempt shoot around Monday, so I expect him not to play. Right, so we gotta figure out what you want to do with that information. Right, Jalen Suggs participated in shoot around Monday. Uh, both of these guys are still questionable. Lonzo Ball questionable. Dorian Finney-Smith is out. John Collins is doubtful along with Keontae George. So keep an eye on that. Trey Young at shoot around. Maxi probable. And whatever the case may be with, you know what I'm saying, your digs. Now, uh, definitely. What's up, throwbacks? Uh, Here for 50, y'all, $5 on Slurpmas. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's going on. I didn't even take a look at. I'm going in to work today. Then we off tomorrow. We don't have no games tomorrow. Let me see something real fast. Okay. So, right now we got 14 sleeper miss. Okay. I like the Mellow 7.5 says it's too low. Okay, I feel you on that. Sleeper miss. Okay, for sure. See, I feel you on that. NBA protected daily on sleeper. I didn't know that. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Thanks for letting me know that. Thanks for letting me know that. Um, One more thing before I get started. Hey, Hunk, do you have a subscription for high value stake members, like $1,000 up? No, I don't. No, I don't. What do you mean by that? Oh, you talking about like a members only or something like that? No, I don't. I mean, but like my little prescription on just for to support me or whatever the case may be is it's it's only $2.99. I was thinking about the first of the year. The first of the year, like I said, I say this all the time, but I'm really thinking about just going in with the picks thing, right? Like just giving out picks and cutting my videos down. I got a few people. I don't have a big following, but I got a few people that stay with me all the way through my videos and just really like what I do when it comes to breaking these games down and stuff like that. But I don't know, man. I because I wanted to, I come in too late though. I be tired. I ain't even gonna lie. I come in too late. I come in late and I want to give out some picks late, but I be tired, man. So, but at the end of the day, to grow the channel, I need to produce some wins as far as some direct wins, but I don't really have to cater to that crew either. You know what I'm saying? My people, y'all stick with me through thick and thin. I appreciate y'all for that. You know what I'm saying? I do want to grow it, but I don't want to, I don't want a lot of unappreciative people either. You know what I'm saying? You know, y'all, my guys. You know what I'm saying? Y'all cool with me. You know what I'm saying? I do want to grow the channel, but I don't want to, a lot of unappreciative people. But at the end of the day, that's what comes to with the territory, you know. So, but I do want. I just can't. I mean, I can figure it out. Just I don't know how y'all feel of me just coming on here giving out a few picks, a lot of leans and stuff like that. That just it allowed me to get all the information out quicker and without going through the whole slate. But I do got people who really want you to just want me to go through the whole slate, and it takes an hour or two. You know what I'm saying? But you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is. I don't even give. I care, but I do want to grow the channel. I know growing the channel, I would have to condense it a little bit and probably give out more definite winners. But at the end of the day, uh, I mean, one or two picks a day is who hits like 6 and 7 picks a day. You know what I'm saying? If they're not altered, so it's not realistic. It's not realistic. You know what I'm saying? If I came on here and gave out my 2 or 3 favorite picks of the day, that would be good. And about 7 or 8 leans or something like that, especially on a slate like this, then I'm gonna tease down and what I'm saying, probably parlay up stuff like that. I think that would be awesome. That would be cool as well. But I think the information. I think the information is. I think the information outweighs a lot of things for the different type of player. You know what I'm saying? For the player that, for the player that, for the player who's trying to learn. You know what I'm saying? Try to fish for themselves. That's who I'm really for. You know what I'm saying? I just want everybody to be able to. You know what I'm saying? Because then I hate to lose. I hate to lose. I hate to give out people, give shit out to people that lose. But that comes with the territory too, man. That comes with the territory. But it is what it is. Dom said we lit. Don said I'm on time today. I play sleeper every day. I love that Christmas protected plays. Shout out to the super chat. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Unc, you good. We need to grow this platform with 2 strong picks, high value. Ooh, 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 ooh. Christian said, I feel you, I feel you, I feel you, I feel you, I feel you. So let's man, I just really like in sports betting, man, with the NBA, it's my main thing is this, bro. People need to understand that when we go through the slate in the morning, that's to get ready because I do a lot of shit predicated off the injury report, and me I'm a risky person and I do things predicated off of value and predicting value and things of that nature, right? So a lot of people just don't want to put and all of it comes with like knowing your personnel and shit like that. So knowing what happens, who's going to benefit when Desmond Bain right here is going to be out today, or John Collins and Keontae George is getting ready to be out. Knowing who to perform, how to perform, and to deal with this because when an hour before lock or 30 minutes before the game's lock is a whole new atmosphere. It's a whole new ball game, bro. So for me instance, if I didn't work during these hours, because I work the second shift, which is 2 to 10:30, 11, and most of the time I do 12s, like 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. If I didn't work those hours, I would be live every day, but right before the game's lock, every day, and you'll see a whole different style of play because man, if I can be available around that time, shit. If I can be available around that time with all that value coming out, you got to be crazy. You know what I'm saying? You got to be crazy. But what I mean all that value is all those injuries and things like that. Because knowing your personnel, knowing how to pivot, who to pivot to, and things like that. So that's why I try to go through the slate. It's not everybody's not gonna get that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is though. And then you got you guys out there are way better at putting their parlays and shit together than me. You know what I'm saying? I don't do it that much. You know what I'm saying? I might do a few a day, yeah, but I try not to put no money on it like that because fucking parlays they designed to lose, man. Let's make some money, man. Shout out to the $2 super chat from my boy Patrick, man. Patrick probably was one of my first or second members, man. Can't thank you guys enough. So let me refresh these. Let me refresh these these injuries here, and let's get to it. Let me see. Hold up. Let's refresh these notifications and get these new injuries in here. Let's get to it. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna tell you when I played um and whatever, right? So actually no, we're just gonna get straight down to it. First and foremost, first game here. Now, as we see already, as we see already. Now this, right? So, uh, now we see, where was it? Okay, John Collins is doubtful. Then we got Keontae George is doubtful as well, right? So let's rewind it back 4 or 5 years ago. This Cleveland backcourt consisted of Colin Sexton and Darius Garland, right? This was the Cleveland backcourt. Now we knew both of them motherfuckers was good. You know what I'm saying? This was when Colin Sexton was busting ass like 30s, right? But they had to get rid of one of them. They ended up getting rid of Colin Sexton. How they got rid of him, I forgot. That's for another story. But this used to be his backcourt, Cleveland. This used to be his backcourt. Then came Garland. Um, hmm. So that's that in a nutshell, right? So, man, so with I need to go back and see because Keontae George sat out last game, and I took the boy. I took his assist at 11. I mean at 4.5, and then it went up to 5.5. What I did, I took his assist up to 8, and I ended up taking some L's, but I ended up break it even on that latter play. Now, looking at Colin Sexton here, he did go out there. Last 2 games, he's played 30 minutes or better. He played 33 minutes versus Brooklyn. He had 8 points, 18 points, and he had 5 assists. He cashed his regular assist line. Then I took him for 7 and 8. He didn't get the 7 and 8. I took a small L there, right? But I don't think I'll be going to his assist today. That's one thing. Number two, if I'm taking anybody to score here, it's going to be a guard, and I would probably have some interest in his points and or threes, right? So now that we got that news out, because now it's a different story now. So marketing also played here in Cleveland as well. So uh, right now we're gonna get Colin Sexton points at 17 and a half. I don't know if I'm gonna go there. I don't. Truthfully, I don't, bro. I expect marketing to slide to the 4. So therefore, at the end of the day, I would be looking at marketing, and I would be probably looking at Sexton for threes. Sexton threes at 1.5 at -125. I'm gonna set that over there as a like. I definitely like that, and I can't. The volume is going to be there for Laurie marketing, right? So Sexton, he's hit this 1.5 3-point prop. We know he could get busy on he's a scorer. He's a scorer. He could come out there and give you 30, right? 18, 30, 15, 6, 15. It's just the team. I don't know what the team, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the team agenda is, right? Now, I do want to take a look at Clarkson because he just came back from injury, and Clarkson played 31 minutes. He had 16 points. Here's another guy whose numbers won't be on the books till later on that we got to keep an eye out on. Neither one of these backcourts are great defensively, and keep in mind, Donovan Mitchell came from Utah, so we don't know what's going to happen going on here. We don't know, but these guards, these backcourts, they can probably get busy on each other. Okay, so at the end of the day, I can go on and on about these backcourts or whatever the case may be. Just know we got a lot of big spreads on today, and things can go one way and things can go a whole another way, right? Um, so at the end of the day, there's some blowout risk, right? There's some blowout risk, but what's the line here? What are they? I'll be live betting this for a multitude of purposes. I mean, we got a 14-point spread. I'll be looking for the blowout, right? The blowout pack. You know what I'm saying? I'll be looking for that. I ain't even gonna bet a pre-flop though, cause shit is weird. Shit is weird. Shit is weird, right? One thing, and the other thing I know about peripherals here, they got two guys that I'm probably gonna be looking at for peripherals, and that's going to be um, Walker Kessler, who I'm not afraid of his rebounds versus Jared Allen. You know what I'm saying? Who I'm not afraid of his rebounds versus Jared Allen. I will also be looking at Walker Kessler's blocks. I expect him to have an okay game as long as he can keep his fucking hands to himself. Next, I would be looking at, I can't look at it now because they bumped it, right? But the 4.5 assists was a wagon for Donovan Mitchell. Um, it's at four. It was at 5.5. Now it's at 4.5. This 4.5 assists for Donovan Mitchell has been a wagon. We all know that. We used that the other day. But at the end of the day, the 4.5 assists for him has been one, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of his last 11 games, right? So at the end of the day, when we're looking at Utah as a whole, um, when I filter to the assists, they are number 3 in assists. This is assists in general, not point guard, shooting guard, small forward. A potential assist over the course of the season as well. They're number 1 in giving up assists. And when you got multiple guys like Donovan Mitchell, Garland, these guys have to get uh, Mobley, Allen involved, right? So um, you got multiple guys that can hit their props, so their assist props. So that's just on the season. And then if you want to look at what you've done for me lately, last 4 weeks, Utah still number 1 in potential assists and still probably top 3. They're top 5 in giving up assists as a whole. So um, this game seemed, it seemed like it could shape up to be a decent same game parlay atmosphere. Yeah, if you pick the right people and things of that nature. But it's a lot of ways to attack this game. Haven't even talked about Evan Mobley, right? So the usage is probably a little bit more concentrated on the Utah side now that you will be without um, uh, Keontae George, but it would have been a better game overall if those guys were in there playing. But that's for another story. I ain't gonna say that's for another story, but it is what it is. Laurie Markin, I need to take a look at his. I need to take a look at something real quick. I'm thinking about taking his threes. So, last game versus Brooklyn, 105-94. Um, Laurie Markkinen goes out there and takes 13 threes, right? So that's where we at. That's where we at, right? That's what. Look, if you giving me the chance, he's a little bit of he's this is his old team. He can step out on he can step out on Evan Mobley. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see if he can hit that 3-point prop. I like it. You know what I'm saying? Give me you take 10 or 13 threes, I'm gonna have interest in it. Okay? I don't give a fuck what. I'm gonna have interest in it, right? That's the only way. You can't beat you can't hardly beat Cleveland on the inside any motherfucking way. No, for real. Happy holidays. Aces been getting hit with hooks and one leg misses been better on them two legs though. Okay, that's what's up. I'm no more. Oh man, appreciate the super chat, man. Y'all showing out. Y'all are showing the f out. Y'all are showing out, man. I love it though, man. I love it. Right. Can't thank you guys enough. Cannot. Right. So assist if you want to use it as a parlay piece. Still get to it. Be my guest. The 4.5 is definitely doable. Like I said, Donovan Mitchell, he's hit that in 10 of his last, whatever, 11 or some shit. It's a bunch of plays. I will put this Roy Marketing 3.5 threes over there just so I don't forget, right? And then don't forget you got Darius Garland, then you got Donovan Mitchell. Oh, this game. Just imagine if these boys come out hot on both of the sides. It can be lit. You get a 3-point parlay going with Donovan Mitchell, Garland, all these guys, and Marketing and Sexton, right? So it's a lot to like about this game, even though there's some blowout risks. San Antonio Spurs, Philadelphia 76ers, 218 over under in this spot. Not one of my favorite games, but I'm telling you two things I'm looking at here. I'm looking at Wemby's threes as a parlay piece coming out at 2.5. Um, at 2.5, he's been kind of consistent with that. So I'm not opposed to going there. Joel Embiid should be playing today. Joel Embiid got to have to step out there. Gonna have to step out there, sir. So, bang, give me this 2.5 threes as a parlay piece. Couldn't talk you off the Vassell 2.5 threes. Chris Paul assists. I've been falling off of him, right? Tyrese Maxey 2.5 threes as a parlay piece. I can't do nothing but like it. And if you want to get the George threes as a straight at plus 130, you're gonna get good value there. I really like that. Points wise, Victor Wembanyama points are in play. Those are probably the only two guys that I'll probably be looking at for points wise. Will probably be Joel Embiid and Victor Wembanyama. I can see both of these boys getting that right. Um, I think Victor Hulk smashed these people before, right? Let's see. I don't know if uh, Joel Embiid was on the court there, but I will take a look at that game, the make of that game. Wemby versus Bean. I like Wemby's threes and assists for sure. I haven't been looking at the assists. I think you mentioned his assists before, Pat, and I may have overlooked it, right? But I want to know if Embiid played that game. I think Wemby gave their ass 50 or some shit. Yeah. Oh, versus Portland. Nice. Yep. Head to head. Okay. So 33. Hmm. These are the last two games. Either way, again, he's getting them 33. Where can you get that 22 and a half at? Where you get 22 and a half at? Where you getting 22 and a half at? On DraftKings at minus 130, 125. FanDuel, no. They got him at 24 and a half. DraftKings at 22 and a half. DraftKings ain't at no 22 and a half, bro. Let me see. You get a solid 23 at minus 130. I don't mind that. I'll be using this 20 points on DraftKings in a parlay. Minus 245. I'm gonna use Wimby's minus 245 on DraftKings at 20 points in a parlay. So I remember last season during warm-ups, Embiid walked by Wimby and had to look like he's a huge. Yeah, I remember that shit. I do. Dom say yes. 125 for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. So yeah, you got to get over there and get it in if you're gonna get it in, bro, for sure. Um, but and then Paul George, I mean, he's been deferring, right, doing a lot of passing and stuff like that. But I don't want to waste a lot of time. One thing I could say here is, I don't know if it's out though, but let me see. If you want to take a look at the 111s, you get tremendous value on Jeremy Sochan, right? Jeremy Sochan at a plus 170, um, he's been hitting that number, right? Let me see here. If you got the luxury of playing on FanDuel, um, Jeremy, y'all rolling today. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I gotta drop some heat in the members only for sure today. Um, Looking at the 111 here, so they don't have it out, right? They give you this prop, but okay, quad singles, quad fast, right? So that's what this prop is. The quad fives, right? So 7 of the last 10 games, Jeremy Shohan has hit this number, right? And what this consists of is 1 point, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 block, and 1 steal. Wimby stays smacking that, right? He's a -2 something for this. But Jeremy Sochan, I can show you guys right now. You'll get that at a plus 170, meaning if you put $1 on it and you draw back, if you win, you draw back $2.70. So taking a look at this numbers here, 7 rebounds, five. He's got a block. The hardest thing about this prop was probably going to be the block, right? So he's got a block in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight games. Each and every last one of those 5 games he played, no, 3 of those last 5 games he played 30 minutes. But that's the hardest part of this one here is getting the block. The assist, you can oops into an assist, a rebound, and the steal. I say blocks number one hardest, then the steal number two hardest, and then so on and so forth. But like I said, he's hit this number in 5 straight games, right? And I want to, every game he's had a block, he's hit this number just about, right? Uh, so keep an eye out for that play. That play is available in the numerous different uh, different games all day long, all day strong. So and you'll get tremendous value on that at a plus 170. So that's a little value play that you could take a look at right there, right? Man, I wish I would have been playing that shit for them 5 games straight because I know it was way more than plus 130. Now, keeping it moving here. Let me see. Now, Joel Embiid points. I do not mind Joel Embiid points. I don't mind it. It just is what it is. I know he be getting hurt. I know all that shit, but I know how good he is, and I know how good this matchup is. His points are in play. Next, and shout out to Patrick, man. Um, that Embiid assist last game, bro. Shout out to you, bro, because I wasn't even on that shit. Matter of fact, let's take a look and see what his assist is right now. Him and Paul George, I think, had eight or 9 assists. It opened up at 4.5 that time, and we're gonna get Embiid's assist at 4.5 right now, right? So Embiid, um, his assist prop is in play. I can't lie. I don't know how much he would be trying to assist, but um, let's see, 9 assists, 5 assists. 3 of his last 5 games, he hit that number, right? 3 of his last 5 games, he's hit this number, and Paul George has been dropping dimes as well, right? George has been facilitator when those two has been on the court. He's been a facilitator. He's hit that 5 assists. Paul George hit that 5 assists in 5 straight games, right? His assist props in that 5.5 though. Paul George. And I don't know if I'm gonna go there or not. Houston Rockets and Charlotte Hornets. This one here, yeah, yeah, for sure. Every time he want to get aggressive, I guess somebody knock him on his ass and he gets hurt or something, but I don't know. But yeah, this game here, we got a 220 over under. Uh, Houston play a little bit more faster than they usually have, and then Charlotte Hornet is pretty much flatlined, right? So first and foremost, we're gonna talk about Lamelo Ball, right? And when you betting on somebody, nice throwbacks, nice. When you betting on somebody, you really want to see this type of shit here, right? Usage rates is, you know what I'm saying? Usage rates are major key in most instances, right? So, looking at LaMelo Ball here, and I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know what they're gonna do. Throwback said Ball PRA. Patrick said he liked Ball's assists, and it is what it is, right? So at the end of the day, just looking at this usage rates for some of these games is pretty much insane, right? 41%, 29%, 40, 50. I mean, I'm saying 50, 46, 43, 29, 41. Those are just usage rates in general, right? So it's interesting. It's interesting, right? It can be very interesting for him. Potential assists, they've been there in most cases, especially the last two games versus Washington and Philly. Uh, Weaker defenses, 19 potential assists, 22 potential assists. We were all over it, right? We were all over it. That game, we cashed both of those games. Now, this is a better defensive team squad, right? But as Patrick said, his rebound, his assist prop, I'm not personally not going there today, but I can't talk you off of it. Next would be the threes, right? Or they no matter whatever team he's playing, he's gonna get his three shots up. 18 3-point attempts, 8 3-point attempts, 20 3-point attempts, 11, 17, 14, 8, 15, whatever the case may be, man. He's gonna get his 3-point attempts up. Imagine if he's hot. He's going to hit double-digit threes. Getting hot for him is hitting 6 or 7 threes. Now, his three ball, I want to see what type of respect they give him. 4.5 at plus money. I want to take a look at the defensive shot profile for this Houston team. Hmm. Some people you got to overlook this shit. I ain't even gonna lie, because but Houston is a pretty good defensive team. But I'll look at the last month, last 4 weeks, see what Houston's been doing. They still been good. Ooh, wee. Mm, mm. Well, I'll tell you what. Some people are different, right? Can Melo come out here and just bomb? Yes, he can. And sell? Yes, he could. But you know, I still like the threes, right? I still like his threes because of the value. I probably won't be betting it. I might live bet it. We'll see what's going to happen. But from a pure usage standpoint, here's a guy that is in play. Now, Throwback said from PRA for Sengun, it's possible. But what I will say here is Sengun, Sengun will allow rebounds. That's number one. Mark Williams is a big guy, right? He can come out there in a hurry, and he can also he can do some damage in getting someone in foul trouble, right? Sengun Sengun's gonna have to stay out of foul trouble here, and Houston Charlotte low key has enough bodies to to keep the pressure, right, when it comes to rebounding. Diabate is an okay rebounder. Richards is an okay rebounder. Williams is an okay rebounder. So Williams' minutes has been gradually going up. He played 19 versus Washington. Um, you know, he's a guy that can put up points in a hurry, though, right? 12 points in 11 minutes, 15 points in 17 minutes, 7 points in 17 minutes, and then 16 points in 19 minutes, right? So he's a guy that can put up some points in a hurry. If you're not, if you're not on your A game, in those games, you got the other bigs like um, Richards, 10 points, 8 points in 17 minutes, 19 points in 15 minutes. He's the backup center. And then, like I said, you got Diabate, right? All three of these guys that I'm talking about right here, they need Melo to help them. If they're not put back rebounds, they need Melo to help them get involved. That's where some of his assists going to come from. So I couldn't talk you off his assists, but long story short, um, I don't know if I would look to the PRAs for Sengun, but at the end of the day, historically, Washington. I mean, this Charlotte Hornets game team has been lunch meat for opposing centers. So I couldn't talk you off. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen as far as Shingun. These guys are not the best defensive players, and um, I can definitely, I would definitely consider his points though. You know, his points in the 20 and a half. You know, that's probably around the highest you've probably seen his points all season. I don't think his points go over 20 and a half, maybe 22 and a half, something like that. You know, but it is what it is, right? That's about. I mean, Sengun, I would look at his points for sure. I mean, you know, in instances or whatever. But you know, damn man, it's like this. I don't know. Sometimes this Houston team is not as sexy. Fred Flan, like last game, he just went out there and like 0 for 8 for 3, 0 for 9 for 3. It should just be frustrating sometimes. But what I would say here was, I would tell you this: if Mark Williams was playing his full allotment of minutes, he would be my favorite play from this game, double double or anything. But they still working him back in. They're still working him back in. He's got a points line that's worth it. I think it's worth it at 8.5 versus Sengun, who's not a great defender. This is a guy that you can get 10 points for. You can get 10 points for him at plus money, right? You get, I'll put that over there, right? Because I'm gonna put this in my player pool because I'm thinking about going there, right? You can get 10 points for him at plus money. We can take a look at the defensive versus position and take a little thing. Let's filter to centers. Um, Let me see. Houston. Okay. All right. So they down there. That's the last on the season though. Let's see. On the season, what have they been? Right. On the season, where have they been? Points to center. Mm, I still can't give them the benefit of the doubt of him being a good defender. I just can't, right? I know there's some people that can come in there and put up points on him, but second chance points I was looking at on the lately. Uh, Let me see, paint points. Was it paint points? Houston last 6 weeks. I know I was checking it out this morning. Okay, Houston pull up 2 pointers. Okay, let's see. Weeks. Houston. Okay. The last 4 weeks, the last 4 weeks, which was how many games? The last 4 weeks, how many games is that? Last 4 weeks, last 10, 11 games, last 10, 11 games, um, last 10, 11 games, Houston has been giving up the second most points in the paint. And when it comes to second chance points, Houston was giving up the second most. So they're giving up the most points in the paint. No, the second most points in the paint and the second most second chance points. More than likely, that's like rebounding and going back up. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Paint points, maybe a few post up points and stuff like that, but that fits the bill. That fits the bill of somebody like Mark Williams. And like I said, for a guy like him, you'll get 15 points at plus 430, right? And he's shown the ability to get there. Um, Mark Williams versus Washington, 16 points in 19 minutes. Versus Chicago, 15 points in 17 minutes, so on and so forth, right? Uh, 10 points in 3 of his last 4 games. If you want to get to 10 points for Mark Williams, I couldn't talk you off of it, right? It's just a quick little, and you'll get that at plus money. Man, I wasted a lot of time on that game. Boston Celtics and Orlando Magics. Okay, here's another game here that, long story short, now we're dealing with a bunch of injuries. I'm not going to go too deep off into this one here. We're dealing with a bunch of injuries. We already know this, right? On the Orlando side, taking a look at Boncaro is out, Wagner's out. Uh, both of the Wagners are out, right? So, long story short here, um, the other guys. All right. I don't know what's happened to Wendell Carter, but he needs to snap out of it, right? But at the end of the day, you're going to get 10 points for Wendell Carter at plus 125, right? I'm going to have interest there, right? I have no choice but to have interest there. Um, Looking at his game, his shot selection or whatever, just trying to see how aggressive he was or he was getting ready to be. Now he played 13 minutes versus Miami, and he in those 13 minutes he took 5 shots, right? And now remember they dealing with injuries right there. But he got ejected. He took 5 shots and had 5 points. That was in 13 minutes versus Miami. Now he hadn't taken 5 shots, more than 5 shots, only one, two, 3 times this season. The rest of these games have been 5 or more. So if you mean to tell me he's going to take 5 shots in 13 minutes, or you mean to tell me he's going to take on pace? He was probably on pace to take in 26 minutes. He probably was on pace to take 10 shots, right? They ailing, man. They need some help. If I if and last year I was taking his two threes all season long. I was taking his two threes last year, right? They're not giving it to me right now on this book, but I could probably take a look around the industry and get it. But and out of those 5 shots, he made 1 3, right? Last year I was taking two threes at random for him, wham wham. Now what I'm saying is, um, if he's gonna take 8 to 10 shots today, and his points prop opened up at 8.5, 8.5. His points prop opened up at 8.5, 8.5 at minus 115. So I mean, you give me 10 points for him at plus 125. You get 15 points for him at plus 550. Now, that's one thing, right? Looking at Boston versus the power forward position. Um, let's start with on the season. Now, I took the double double for him this game, and he got ejected, man. He got ejected. That was a plus 500. I ain't gonna forget that. I ain't gonna forget that. But long story short, where were we? Okay, so yeah, so Boston over the course of the season, now they to the power forward position, um, 24 points, stay in the green, 11 rebounds, stay in the green. Rebound chances, probably number one to the power forward position. Uh, Boston number three rebound chances, and they're also giving up 2.5 threes. Right now, what have they've gotten better as of late. That was over the course of the season. They've gotten better as of late, I want to say. But let's see. Points. Boston. Okay. Rebounds. Two, three, four, five. Top 10. They're in the top 10. Long story short, I don't even care. I mean, one thing I can say is this. From a matchup standpoint, if Wendell Carter's at the 4, he's going to have to deal with probably Tatum, right? So I could definitely look at Tatum's threes because Wendell Carter will have to chase him around, and I could definitely see Wendell Carter getting 10 points, some shape, form, or fashion. Now Wendell Carter, his rebounds are sitting at 7.5. I mean, you could get a double double for him at plus 410 right now. That's in play. I'm gonna put that over there so I don't forget about it. But the 10 points for Wendell Carter is something that I'm really, 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 really interested in, and maybe looking at his 15 points. Other guys that we could take a look at. If there's no Suggs today, then we definitely can look at Cole Anthony, who came in last game and had himself a game. He went 13 to 25, 2 for 8 from 3, had 35 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists. He can do that at times, right? Um, Also, De Silva is going to get elevated usage. Um, Last game he only took 7 shots, but there's times where he's took 15 and 17 shots. Okay, and that's 2 out of his last 3 games. So 15 and 20 points in that range there. Tristan De Silva is somebody that you can look at as well. So we'll see what's going to happen and how they're going to try to work things out because they lost. Wagner too, man. That's crazy, man. They've been hit with the injury bug. Now, as far as the Boston side of things, it's whatever, bro. It's whatever. Whatever you want to, whatever. I do like the three ball for Jason Tatum though. At 3.5 at plus money, I think it's warranted. I think he can get there, but we all know that. This Minnesota Timberwolves and the Atlanta Hawks game, I didn't really look into a lot of this one here. One thing I will tell you here is one thing I will tell you outside of the usual suspects, man. Um, the kid has been playing some good ball. Um, Hunter, right? I got to give him his flowers. He should be a six man of the year candidate, comeback player, 6 man of the year, whatever. But he's been playing some good ball, man. 26 points versus Memphis, 27, 15, 24, 20, 26, 20, 22, 18, 23, 26, 10, 24, 22, 24, 12. He's been playing some good ball. He's been playing some good basketball. If you don't know, now you know, bro. I can't even lie. 3 point makes for him 1, 4, 3, 4, 3, 5, 2, 4, 5. Right? Just he's been balling. He's been balling coming off the bench, man. So I can't, man. I can't. I have to give him his flowers right now. So here's a guy that he been flying. I've been scared. I was scared to bet on him since last year because he just. But this year he's showing a leap. He's showing a leap. He's just so injury prone. Another guy that you have to take it that you have to keep an eye out on. These are the guys that's that you need to think about when you want to bet against the Hawks and shit like that, right? Larry Nance Jr., right? In the absence of uh, Kongwu, Larry Nance Jr. has always been a valuable basketball player. He's just another guy that's been uh, uh, injury prone. In the absence of Okongwu, he's had two double digit rebound games, right? He's known for blocking shots. That's what he does. 3-1-0-1. Points for him. I mean, he could give you a garbage can and get you a steak every now and then. 7 points versus Memphis, whatever, right? He still had the 10 boards. 21 points versus San Antonio Spurs, and 16 versus Denver, 19 versus Boston, so on and so forth, right? But you know how they do things over here with the bigs. They always weird. They never want to run Capella into the all the way into the ground because they definitely trying to trade him. But at the end of the day, Larry Nance, if you even get a chance to live bet on him, if it's right, then you know it is what it is. These guys been a big part of their success. Hunter coming off the bench, Nance coming off the bench, Bogdanovich coming off the bench. They got some pieces coming off that bench. It's going to be interesting to see how things going to pan out. But overall, from this game, this Atlanta Hawks and this Memphis, I mean, in this game here, I mean, you can look at Rudy Gobert's rebounds, but he's talking to you, throwbacks, General Stepper. But at the end of the day, I don't know what I want to do in this game. I ain't even gonna lie. Just keep in mind on the season, right? And we just cashed Desmond Bain threes. I couldn't help it but to take that last game, right? But on the season, I'm always let you know this. These are just attempts now. But Atlanta on the season, they're allowing 12 and a half pull up 3 point attempts. They're in the green on catch and shoot 3 point attempts. On the green, in the green on 3 point attempts from the corner, and in the green from on above the break 3 point attempts, bro. So it is what it is, right? Do what you will. We know Ant Man can do all of that, right? I've been playing. What I have been playing, I've been playing Julius Randle's threes as of late, and I've been playing Julius Randle's rebounds as of late. And Julius Randle threes usually come out at 1.5 and minus 115. I might have to take a stab at that. Okay, so I lean towards the over there. And then his rebounds, I've been playing Julius Randle's rebounds at around 6.5. I took him for a double double last game. He didn't get there, but he did cash his rebounds 6.5 at minus 120. There's instances where they can get there because this is a pace up matchup for the Minnesota Timberwolves because Atlanta play at the top at a top 3 or top 5 pace. So I have to put Julius Randle's rebounds over there because it is what it is. And then what was Kid Capella at 10.5, and then what is Gobert at 11.5? Okay, I can't get mad at those at that. A lot of jump shots, a lot of rebounding opportunities in this game, so I couldn't talk you off. Maybe I might fade Randall's rebounds. I don't know because he got some good ass rebounders out there in the paint in this game. So maybe I might fade it. Who knows? Next game though. Um, Brooklyn Nets, Miami Heat. Now, two guys you got to look at. You're gonna have to look at in this game, and it's gonna be Ben Simmons and it's gonna be Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero, if there's no Tyler Hero, if there's no for me, Tyler Hero, if there's no Butler, and I mean Ben Simmons, bro, you got to look at Ben Simmons either way it go. But this motherfucker, Ben Simmons, he's a triple double threat. That's one thing. We know that, right? But Ben Simmons he put his Superman cape on lately and said, forget that, right? I got to do what I got to do. So last I don't know when the last time this shit has happened here. It might have been high school, but he's got double digit points in 3 straight games, bro. 3 straight games. He's got double digit points. Assists in the area of 10, 7, 8, 8, 1, 9, 5, and 8. This is a miracle. Let me clap for this boy, man. Let me clap for this boy. At the end of the day, his points prop is higher now, too, man. Straight up. His point prop sitting at what? Hmm. A whopping 8.5, bro. So at the end of the day, here's some value plays you can take a look at if you want to take a stab at. Ben Simmons double double at plus 310, triple double at plus 1700, which was 2200 this morning. Money is coming in. It is what it is, right? Now, that boy, hey, let him cook, right? Hey, though, look though, let me tell you though. Overall, now positionality, you can look at it how you want to look at it, right? But truth be told, point guard's been cooking Miami ass, right? I have to go back and look, but not over the course of the season. Over the course of the season, they top 10 in a lot of areas that suits. I mean, not the points. The points don't even matter when it comes to Ben Simmons, but rebounds, I mean, they mint green. This is over the course of the season, right? Rebound chances are there. Assists, they in the green, right? Over the course of the season, to point guards, Miami giving up the second most assists. That's all we need to see, right? Now, the thing about the assist, it could be hard for him to find somebody putting the ball in the rack. That's definitely true because this team has been semi-decimated. But let's look at the last 4 weeks. Last 4 weeks, month, whatever you want to call it, Miami been getting thrashed by point guards. Now, positionality can vary from person to person, player to player, but Ben Simmons, he's a combo, man. He's a point forward, however you want to call it. But they've been getting busy. Number one, last in the last month, number one in points. Probably number one in rebounds to point. Number two. But I'll just say this: they in the green, right? In every possible category versus the point guard position, and that's probably since Tyler Hero been running the point with his no defense having ass. So at the end of the day, and then we've seen Ben Simmons just pop out and show people, right? So at the end of the day, his double double, triple double is in play. If you want to look at his rebounds plus assists, that's in play. All that's in play, bro. All that's in play for Ben Simmons. You know what I'm saying? And then, uh, and then it's the minutes as well. Um, 30, 32, and 29, right? I mean, why not? You know what I'm saying? Throw a kitchen sink at his ass. Let's see what he can do. I know organizations are tired of that shit, man. Throw the kitchen sink at his ass. Tell him what to do. Shit. Tell his ass to shoot. So at the end of the day, all his numbers are in play. You know, rebounds plus assists at 14 and a half. So however you want to look at it, it did Cam Johnson. You know, he's another guy that we can look at him for threes or whatever the case may be. But you know, uh, I'll be looking at Tyler Hero points. I don't know. Let me see if I can get some news on uh, Jimmy Butler here. He questionable. I wouldn't even play him today. Truthfully, I wouldn't even play him. But I would tell you this. If I would tell you this. With Hero, you can look at his threes or you can look at his points. Either way, right? Tyler Hero's threes at 3.5 at minus 122, and then his points probably at 22 and a half, 23 and a half now. If it's going up, if Jimmy Butler get ruled out, it's gonna be at 24 and a half straight up. So Nick Claxton for blocks. I can't put a read on whether Jimmy playing or not. Toronto Raptors and New York Knicks game, not one of my favorite games, but I'll tell you I'm considering. What I'm probably gonna get ready to put on or play is this right here. Probably gonna take the 1.5 threes for Cat. It's at a reasonable number. I didn't pull the trigger this morning. It wasn't at a reasonable number. That's why. So it'll be a parlay piece for me. 1.5 threes, minus 178. It'll be 2.5 in a minute. So I look at the 1.5 threes and the rebounds, points plus rebounds. However you want to look at that, that's definitely a play. I am waiting on some news from Jakob Poeltl. I think Jakob Poeltl plays today. If Jakob Poeltl is in, I really like the threes for Karl Anthony Towns. Um, Next game, Clippers and Memphis Grizzlies. Bane is doubtful. I don't have nothing for this game outside of just probably either looking at either looking at um, the threes for Norman Powell or the rebounds for rebounds and or double double piece for somebody like Zubac, right? As a parlay piece, okay. Um, Looking at he said, "Let's get when I get a chance. Let's cook." I know you already know. I already know. One of them almost hit with the one on ones we did. I almost hit, bro. And then when I do like that 4 or 5 leg, that 5 leg, I always miss by one. I always miss by one. Long story short, what let me see. What's the boy name? I've been just right there. I forgot that motherfucking name. Forgetting quick as hell. What's his name? Damn. Mm, Powell. Norman Powell. Right. Um. So Norman Powell. Um. So Norman Powell's been balling. 3 point makes. 3, 4, 5, 3, 1, 5, 5, 5. 4, 1, 2, 5, 3, 5, 3, 6, 5, 3. Whatever, right? This is what he shoots. This is what he does. Attempts, 3 point attempts, 11, 8, 7, 10, 1, 8, 7. But he's a little bit more efficient than the he's more efficient than the average 3 point shooter with volume. I ain't even gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? He's always been a marksman. He's been a marksman since he was with Toronto, and that was a long time ago. They freed him. Now, I mean, his 3.5 threes have to be in play. Because this is what he does. This is who he is. This is who he is. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, looking at the shot profile here, did I take a look at the Memphis shot profile? So on the season, catch and shoot threes and above the break 3 point attempts, they're giving that up. Okay, they're allowing that. Down on the season. How about lately? I think they're a little bit better lately. Let's take a look. Memphis. So even the last 4 weeks. So that's telling me um, all season long they giving up the catch and shoot 3 pointers attempts, and they giving up the above the break 3 point attempts. Now we got to find out if we got to find a motherfucker who can make the catch and shoot 3 point and above the break 3 point, right? We already know um, Powell can make the above the break 3 point. Catch and shoot points. Does he get them? It looks like he does. I mean, this 9 points here versus Dallas with pull up points look like those three threes, right? The catch and shoot points, this 9 right here versus Dallas in back to back games, that was catch and shoot. That was probably 3 assists, 3 dives to Harden, right? Three threes. So we can go back to this Dallas game, the second one. He made 4 threes, right? 3 threes, 9 points, catch and shoot. There had to be 3 threes. They had one pull up. There had to be four, right? That was 4 threes, right? Um, versus what? Utah. Oh, he made 5 threes versus Utah. He got tired of making them. He only went 5 for 7. He could have made more. He made 5 threes. We don't know if they were pull-ups and or catch and shoot. He had five. He had 15 points catch and shoot. I believe those were 5 threes. Long story short, if they're gonna give up the catch and shoot, if they're gonna give up the catch and shoot, I mean, they're gonna give up those attempts. We gonna take them. I'm gonna take them, right? So I got a strong lean towards the over threes for him. Win, lose, or draw. You can tease it down, whatever the case may be, right? Whatever. Um, other than that, let's keep it moving. Um, Now, Washington Wizards, Oklahoma City Thunder, right? So off the bat, we already know SGA is in play. We got some blowout risks. We got a whopping 18. That's 18, bro. That's a lot. So right off the bat, we know. This is what we know. We know. We already know. Alec. We already know. Williams points are in play. Um, um, Shot points are in play. And then Hartenstein rebounds at 11 and a half, double double, parlay piece, whatever you want to do. Okay. All that shit's in play. Um, but the overall picture, they got, a few guys that you might want to take a look at on the Washington side of things. And I mean, Big Val, for instance, right? So we know he's on a trading block. He hasn't played more than 17 minutes in 4 straight games. He's not even in consideration. I'm in strong consideration of taking the over. One thing I will say, Memphis top 5 in defensive rating. I am strongly considered taking it over because that's what he does. You could also look at his points as well. He's crushed his points prop. Powell's crushed his points prop. So either way it go, you can look at his threes, you can look at his points, right? His points and it came in the area of 28, 29, 29, 16, 17, 30, 28, 23. Have they faced Memphis lately? No. They haven't faced Memphis this year. If you want to pump your brakes, you can pump your brakes. If I want to put 3 threes in a parlay, I'm putting that shit in the parlay. I probably would put the 3 threes in a parlay for sure. 4 threes, I would have to take it straight. I can't put in a parlay. I would have to take it straight. Or just sit back and live bet it. Write your players down who you want to live bet. Write them down and live bet them if they come out hot. Because sometimes I write my players down and go to work, live bet them, and then when I live bet them, I mean sometimes I live bet them, but I miss out on some value because if I'm coming in with the notion of live betting them, then he might come out hit 2 quick ones, and then I'm like, damn, hit 2 quick ones. Now I gotta wait to halftime to live bet them, But I done already missed out on 2 quick 3s, shit like that. But he's the guy that has 5-3 upside, so he's warranted for a live bet. And and then you gotta look at how are they gonna score. But how are they gonna score? He's going to have to do all the heavy lifting, right? Him and Harden. Look at the usage rates, right? With a guy like Harden on the team, but he's garnering usage 30, 29%, 28%, 25, 22, 27, 32, 35, 35, 32. He's getting a ton of usage. Those are the guys that you want, that's going to give you the chance to hit your prop. Now, so long story short, we know Valanciunas is on a trading block here, so we can look at somebody like at the very least for rebounds, I would probably consider Sar rebounds. He showed upside on his rebounds. Last two games he's played 30 minutes, 27 minutes or better in one, two, three, four, five, six, 7 straight games. Rebounds sitting at I want to say 6.5. It's a tough ask, but you know his rebound props in at 6.5. I can see instances where you're not wanting to get there. I just wanted to point it out because there is some blowout risk. If you don't think this game blows out, guess why? Because Jordan Poole and Malcolm Brogdon out here getting busy. Now, this 12.5 points for Malcolm Brogdon in most instances is criminal, right? In most instances is criminal, right? Because if this boy can't do nothing, he can put the ball in the rack, right? He can put the ball in the rack. It's just that this OKC defense is pretty good. It's pretty good. He's gave Charlotte 25. He's gave Dallas 15, Milwaukee 29, the Clippers 17, the Bulls 15, yada, 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 so on and so forth, right? Hasn't faced OKC this season, but we know who this kid is, right? Um, that's a bet that I couldn't even talk you off of. If you wanted to get to Malcolm Brogdon's 13 points, I would be like, be my guest, bro. I would be like, be my guest. But the Oklahoma City Thunder side of things, y'all already know who is who, what's what, and what they gonna do. You don't need me for that. Next game, uh, Milwaukee Bucks, Chicago Bulls. Dame Lillard is doubtful this game. Dame Lillard's doubtful this game. I need to take a look. Yeah, Dame Lillard is doubtful this game, and how many minutes did Torian Prince lay that last game? 24. He only had 4 points. I took an L on his points prop. That's because of Middleton, right? So at the end of the day, speaking of Middleton, he's one of the guys that I want to point out. He's probable, right? So Middleton, his rebounds and assists are definitely in play. He's a playmaker. He can be a playmaker, right? As you can see, he just dished out 8 assists versus Washington. And then keep in mind, versus Washington, SGA assists are in play as well. But back to where we were, right? So, he's a playmaker, right? And he could get buckets. Keep in mind, he played 24 minutes. His minutes went up two, higher than any one of these games on the season, except for the number one game there. So I look for him to get around the 24 minutes mark. The Bulls beat these guys once already this year. I think you can look at Vucevic threes. I've been playing Vucevic threes. I took his threes last game. He went 0 for 4. So I might go back to the well on his threes here. Keep an eye out on ABC. I can't imagine ABC sitting out this game and them giving a big workload to Chris Middleton like that again. So I expect ABC to play. But rebounds and plus assists for Chris Middleton is in play. I didn't see any lines for him on the books. I'll take one more look to see. So they only got ABC out right now. So ABC is self-explanatory. It is what it is. I will consider the threes for and rebounds for Vucevic, right? The 1.5 threes, a parlay piece at minus 142. He went 0 for 4 last game, but he's been cooking them up. He's been cooking them up. So if you want to get to a parlay piece for them, yeah, I could. I can't talk you off of that. Even 2.5 threes for Zach Levine, right? Not out of the realm of possibilities. And I don't know if Josh Giddey's going to play. I don't know if he's on the injury report. Let me take a look. Um, He's questionable. He might play. Who knows, right? But it's a lot of games, bro. It's a lot of games. A lot of games. I'm gonna miss a lot of shit, but it's a lot of games. Okay. Portland Trailblazers at Dallas Mavericks, right? So, right off the back here, I'm gonna take a rain check on I want we got 11-point spread number one. I'm gonna take a rain check on I'm gonna take a rain check on the bigs, right? I want to attack the bigs some shape, form, or fashion, whether it was Derek Lively's rebounds or Derek DeAndre Ayton's rebounds or DeAndre Ayton's points or some shape, form, or fashion, right? I think both of them can get there. I think Ayton can get to his points. I think Lively can get to his rebounds. I just don't know what to do. So I'm gonna take a rain check on this big slate like this. They would Tainty leans towards the over, but what I'm considering is you gotta peep the trends. You gotta peep it, right? My guy is he's coming along, right? Oh shit! I almost knocked my mic over. He's coming around, right? And I'm talking about Simons, right? This is the true and truly the only matchup that I like on the board from this game. From a matchup standpoint, is the Anthony Simons matchup because he's only probably gonna only be matched up with maybe I don't know, but I don't know though. I don't know who gonna guard him, man. Clay or Kyrie, but if Kyrie gets him, he's not the greatest defender. So, taking a look at his usage, okay, um, just watching it, you know what I'm saying? I mean, these last few games, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games, the field goal attempts and things like that are starting to creep up. And we know what he likes to do. He likes to shoot the three. So, 13 to 15 attempts, 13, 15, 15, 20 attempts, 22 attempts. You got to love that. 11 3-point attempts, 11, 11, I mean 10, 8, 6, 7, right? So, long story short, he's made three threes or better in 4 straight games. His 3-point prop usually lives around 3.5. Right now, his 3-point prop is sitting at 3.5 at a whopping plus 146, right? At a whopping plus 146, okay? Parlay pieces, you can get three threes for Anthony Simons at minus 165, right? So the line had probably opened up at 2.5 and like just went up right now. So if you really want to take the 3.5 at a plus 146, there's no there's no better time to take the 3.5 threes than right now. It's a lean for me. I'm gonna put it over there. That's almost one minus 150. I mean plus 150. Now, taking a look at defense versus position. Points wise, the point guard position. Let's go over the last over the whole season. Dallas, they're around the middle of the pack right there, right? Um, almost three threes. How about last 7 weeks? Point guard Dallas. Okay, raw points. They in the green, right? Kyrie lately Kyrie. Well, that's the last 20 something games, right? How about the last 4 weeks? Okay, number two. They number two are giving up points. The assists green. Threes are creeping up a little bit, right? Probably quarter way into the season, just a little bit over a quarter into the season. Motherfuckers not wanting to play defense, whatever. Does that mean he's gonna go out there and go crazy? Absolutely not. Doesn't mean that. His points prop right now is sitting at 18 and a half, not even 20 points. Okay. 18 and a half. Shot profile. Over the course of the season here, um, Dallas, let's see what they do. So Dallas been meh, right? Catch and shoot threes, corner threes, whatever. They just been, you know. What about last? Let's just go to the last 4 weeks. Dallas, catch and shoot 3 point attempts, above the break 3 point attempts, and paint points, right? So Anthony Simons, catch and shoot threes, above the break threes. Above the break threes, I can see. I don't know about catch and shoot threes though, but pull up threes. I mean, pull up points, right? Catch and shoot points, pull up points. I mean, I guess it is what it is. I guess at the end of the day, he's a scorer, bro. He's a scorer. Um, am I playing this points prop? No. Do I like to bet threes in general. I like to bet threes in general, so you know I'm probably gonna take a stab at it, right? At his threes. You know what I'm saying? So I'm probably gonna take a stab at it. Three threes, his three threes in a parlay for sure. His three threes in a parlay for sure. You know what? I got to. It's tremendous value there. I got to take the three. I'm taking the three, bro. I'm taking the three and a half threes at plus 120, plus 146. How can I not, right? Now you got on the other side, you got Kyrie, you got Lucas and all that shit. You don't need me to talk about them guys, right? Save me a little breath. Let me keep it moving. Um. Oh, yes, right. So, Denver Nuggets and um, Phoenix Suns, right? So remember when I went out of that game, that Phoenix Suns in that Detroit game, I told y'all, bro. I told y'all. Those two teams, Phoenix and Detroit, they like they them you can call them the hang around teams. They just hang around or let people hang around and just run the score up. Overtime going to motherfuckers. Just dramatic ass teams, right? Denver been doing that shit too lately, right? So they played each other. Remember, before I ended that last video, I went through it, right? Told you and painted the picture. I painted the picture, right? And then I went and I made the parlay. Now I painted the picture, but I didn't post this, but it was the same shit because we did it on the video. So at the end of the day, um, it was there was I mean this was it, and I can see the this is how Detroit games and these Phoenix games go, man. They were concentrated usage, whatever. That motherfucker could have got me one more rebound. I was salty. I was salty, man. I was salty. I was salty. I missed that motherfucker by one rebound. But at the end of the day, um, sticking to the highest usage players and what they do, right? So we're gonna get to those two games in a second. So right now, the Denver Nuggets game and Phoenix Suns game. We got over under 232 in this spot. Now, what I say here is Kevin Durant can score on anybody. He'll be matched up with Gordon, right? He'll be matched up with Gordon today. Now, um, we know Tyus Jones is the point guard, right? So, um, first and foremost, we're gonna take a look at the season. So, on the season, assist wise, first of all, let's take a look at points. Denver, top five in giving up points on the season. Phoenix, probably top 10. Okay, there you go. Assists on the season, Denver number one, Phoenix down here, probably top 10, right? Denver number one in giving up assists. This is in general, not just to the point guard or nothing like that. This is just assists in general. Rebounds. Okay. That wasn't my point anywhere it go, right? But points and assists what leads to points, right? So, Denver has been giving it up. That's of course the season. I can take a look at the last 4 weeks though. I didn't earlier, but points overall, Denver and then Phoenix. They like still stagnant in those same spots. Assists, Denver still number one in assists, and then Phoenix. They like stagnant in their positions. So they've been playing the same way all season long. Now, um, we know Tyus Jones is the point guard, but we know who the primary scorer is, the primary guy to have the ball in their hands, all that. No Booker. Keep that in mind. So, um, Durant. Looking at Durant, um, we know he got to get the thing going, right? He got to get it going. So the 4.5 assists has been it's been okay. You can look at his combo, his rebounds plus assists. If you want, you're gonna get that at 10.5, right? I'll put that over there too. Now, Durant, what has he been doing for us lately? Um, Taking a look at, you know what? I'll show Outlier a little love right here, and we'll go to Outlier, and we'll use Outlier today on this one, and we'll go Durant. Your friends can now get 7-day passes to the #1 research tool for sports better. Share your referral link with friends and on social. When people sign up using it, you get rewarded. You'll be able to track your progress as you win or outlier merch, free months, whatever, right? So if anybody wants to use that link or whatever the case may be, you can. My link is um, My link is it's in the description. It's in my description with a bunch of different links. Okay, but right now let's go back to where we were. Right, um, Durant. Right, so Durant assist props in at 4.5. Pretty juicy, right? Durant probably shaking his hands like, man, I got the team out to myself. Maybe one of these games before Booker come back, I can give me a triple double. I don't know. This might be how these players think, right? It's got to be. It's got to be how these players think. Christmas coming up, shit like that, right? So, long story short, we know he can put the ball in the basket. We know the defense is going to be focused on him. We know he's got a high basketball IQ, and what we're looking for is assists. So, at the end of the day, his last 4 games, he's crushed this number, right? Crushed it. 8 assists versus Utah, 7 versus Portland, 6 versus Indiana, and 6 versus Detroit. Crushed this number, right? By one. Head to head versus team, he's hit this number 2 of his last 3 games, including 11 assists on the on December 1st. Um, December 1st. What about his rebounds? What happened December 1st versus this team? Did he have a triple double that game? No, he didn't. But at the end of the day, his rebounds and assist prop, right? We take a look at his rebounds plus assists prop. Head to head versus this team, he's hit this number 3 straight games. Last 10 games for him, well, the last 5 of his last 6 games, he's hit this number. So it is what it is, right? It is what it is, right? And can he fail? Yes, he can fail, right? So, but at the end of the day, he's had 6 assists or better in 4 straight games. If you want to take a look at his regular assist prop, it's coming in at 4.5. And then 6 assists, you'll get that for plus 190. 8 assists, you'll get that for plus 750. 10 assists, you'll get that for, it's not listed right here, but you might look at it on DraftKings. Long story short, it is what it is. Uh, Combos, double double plus 500 for him. Um, it's an okay bet because he can get 10 rebounds or he can get 10 assists, and triple double for him is not even listed right now. But at the end of the day, um, you know that's a prop that I can see happening. Now, in the absence of Booker, and you couple that with the fact that Booker's gone, and they'll be without Booker, and they'll be without um, Grayson Allen as well. So um, now we got to look at Tyus, right? Because Bill gonna do what he gonna do. Well, now we got to look at Tyus Jones, okay? So Tyus Jones entered the chat. He been entered the chat. Motherfuckers just wasn't paying attention, right? So um, me personally, I think they need him for scoring. Kevin Durant, as we know, he is the point guard, right? Last 3 games, I mean, he been mid in the assist category. His assists should be in play as well. But um, points wise for Tyus Jones, quietly, he's had 19, 7, 19, 19, 21, 13, 13, 16, right? 3 point makes 3, 1, 3, 5, 5, 3, 3, 2. He's going to have to score some points. He's going to have to score some points. So at the end of the day, you got to look at what it takes for these teams to win, right? For these teams to stay in the game. Uh, so you can look at a points prop for Tyus Jones. Right now, the books done caught up, but right now his points prop is sitting at what? Um, 13 and a half, right? 13 and a half. Here's a guy that the usage is going to be there, and he's been crushing it, right? 3 point prop, you're going to get tremendous value on this 3 point prop, right? 3 point prop sitting at 2.5 at plus 116. You can take the 2 3s and parlay pieces, whatever the case may be. Looking at defensive versus position here, on the season here, I haven't looked to see what Denver has been doing from the 3 point land, defending it, but uh, Denver, top 10, giving up threes as a whole. How about the point guard position? Denver, meh, right? Um, Denver, okay, whatever. Denver, okay. So that's on the season. How about 3 pointers last month? Because people have been getting up with their ass, right? Points, no, threes. Let's look at threes. Denver, in general, uh, they're fourth in giving up threes. How about to the point guard position? Denver, giving up almost 5 threes a game to the point guard position over the course of the last 4 weeks. And points to the point guard position in general, number 3 and giving up 30 points per 30 per 48, right? Per 48. How many minutes is Tyus Jones going out there playing? At least around, he's averaging, okay, they don't have his minutes average here. That's fine. He's averaging 30 minutes, man. Fuck it. At the end of the day, he's shown the ability to be consistent. I mean, he's shown the ability to put up points. He's shown the ability to hit this line. Let's let's cut to the fucking chase. He's shown the ability to hit this points line. See what I'm saying? And at 13 and a half, at 13 and a half, um, yeah, at 13 and a half. Russell Westbrook's not the best defender. Jamal Murray's not the best defender. We know where the usage is coming from this game. Durant, Bradley Beal, Tyus Jones, O'Neal, and Yusuf Nurkic, bro. And then the backup center, which is who Plumlee. Long story short, those 5 guys gonna have to do it, right? Those 5 guys gonna have to do it in most instances. So this is one of those games, right? Bradley Beal, he can give you 20. He can give you 15. He can give you 30. He can hit you 2, 3 threes. We know this already. Kevin Durant, we know what he can do, right? Kevin Durant will definitely need to get these guys going. The over 4.5 assists, he's hit this number in 4 straight games. That's in play. It's in play. His rebounds plus assists is in play. At the end of the day, his PRAs is in play. He just dropped 40 last game. Durant, everything is in play for him. But these other guys, you're going to find value. So 15 points for Tyus Jones, plus 110. 20 points for Tyus Jones, plus 390. I'm just saying. Now, last but not least, I got to talk about one more player, and it's going to be Royce O'Neal, right? Here's a guy that's out there for one thing, two things: defense and threes. Right. Your prime example of a 3 and D guy. Right. Um, all his shots are going to come from beyond the arc. 95% of his shots are going to come from three, right? Um, the 3 pointers made for him, I'll tell you his 3 pointers made lately: three, 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 five, four, five, five, two, three, two, three, five, right? Three shot attempts, 3 point attempts, field goal attempts in general, six in general, five of them were threes. 5 attempts, five threes. 9 attempts, six threes. 11 attempts, nine of them were threes. 10 attempts, six of them were threes. 8 attempts, eight of them were threes. And it just goes on and on and on, right? So we're gonna look at him for stretching the floor, right? Most likely his 3 point prop probably is 2.5 or plus money. 2.5 minus 122. You get four threes for him at plus 210. You get five threes for him at plus 490. These the guys that got to make the shots in order for Durant to get his points prop, his 3 point prop, I mean his assist prop. Sometimes when you building out those same game parlays, that shit is correlation. 5 assists or 6 assists for Kevin Durant, you got to get some of these other guys in there. You got to get the Bradley Beals in there, the Tyus Jones and the Royce O'Neals in there for their points and or threes, right? It's correlation. Sometimes you don't even got to put Kevin Durant points up there. Sometimes their points be high as hell, like too high. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, but he's gonna have to ball out. But if you're looking at correlation plays, there's other plays that you could put in there. When you put your same game parlay together, you want to paint out a picture. The Denver Nuggets players, we know who they are. We know what they do, right? We know what they do. We know who they are. We know what we're taking them for. You don't need me to. And then, last but not least, Nurkic going up against, Joker going up against his old teammate. He annihilates, as you know, him and Nurkic were teammates. He annihilates him, man. He annihilates him. They traded. They made sure they did the right move because Joker at the time when both of these guys, Nurkic and Joker, was playing for Denver. Joker wasn't as good, near as good as he was now. They were playing. Joker was coming off the bench most of the time, I believe. Long story short, they made the right decision. Boy, they made the right decision because they could have traded Nurkic. They could have traded Nurkic. They could have traded him. Um, Plumlee used to play for them, so it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. So it is what it is. Jamal Murray, what is this assist prop? 5.5. Jamal Murray been dropping dimes lately too, man. So keep an eye out for that. For that. Boy. This was a long ass stream, but I'm gonna get out of here in a second. I'm gonna get ready to go to work. Let me see something. This is a good same game parlay atmosphere. I love this atmosphere for a same game parlay. Oh my god, I love this atmosphere. I definitely do. I'll come back. Let me see. You know what? Let me see. Um, did I put those threes over there? Instead of those threes, I'm gonna put the points up there for Tyus. Tyus, I gotta take those points, man. I gotta take those points. West O'Neal 11.5. I look at West O'Neal threes. Okay. Tyus 13.5. I gotta take it. Watch his sell. Watch his sell. Watch his sell. Um. Okay. Indiana Pacers and Golden State Warriors. This is just a wait and see game for me, bro. Just what you see is what you get. I can see instances where Curry can go berserk. What you want me to do, man? I don't have too much for this. Curry threes. If I'm betting on threes, I take Curry threes and Halliburton threes. I'll be looking at that. The assist prop for Halliburton. It's a good live betting situation, man. You know, probably be live betting some threes or something here. Detroit Pistons and Los Angeles Lakers. I like this same game parlay atmosphere. I like this atmosphere. I like a few things from this game. Um, First of all, we have a 222 over on in this spot. Lakers favored by 6. Last time these two teams played, um, Anthony Davis had himself a game, double double for with about probably 15 rebounds, maybe. Don't quote me on that for Duran. Duran's double double is in play. His rebounds are in play. There'll be no Isaiah Stewart again. So all he has to do is keep his fucking hands to himself, and sometimes that's a hard task. Triple double for triple double for Cade Cunningham last time these two teams played. So, all these guys are in play. But there's a few plays on the side, right? Outside of your LeBrons and all that I want to take a look at here. And we already know two of them is going to come, well, probably three plays. So, first and foremost, what I will say is we are Malik Beasley, they continue to give us this, right? They continue to give us this play, and he continues to knock these folks upside their head. So you're getting 3.5 threes at plus 100 for him. That's damn near system play right now. I I haven't pulled the trigger, but man, that's damn near system play. Um, um, Let me see. What's that boy name again? I'll be forgetting that quick. Beasley, right? So that's damn near system play, right? So Beasley. Um, So 3 pointers made for him. He's hit this number 3.5, 7 of his last 10 games, and three straight 7 threes in 3 of his last 5 games. The boy been on fire, right? Just been on fire. Even what about last 20 games? He's 15 of 20 to his last in his last 20 games to 3.5 threes, right? So that shit. I mean, I called it a few times. If he don't get there, he don't get there. That's just what I'm gonna say about that. But I'm look. I mean, I've said this a few times, and I don't mind targeting, players, especially aggressive offensive players versus somebody like LeBron James. Okay, so head to head versus this team, he's had 15 points in 2 straight games. Um, One this year. Um, his points prop sitting at 11 and a half. I see 12 and a half some places. The rebounds. You could also look at points plus rebounds for him, but rebounds. He got there 7 rebounds versus this team. Then he had 13. I want to say last year versus this team, right? He wasn't a part of this team, but at the end of the day, he has hit this rebound prop at 5.5. He's hit 7, right? So his rebound prop is in play. Last 10 games for his rebound prop, he's 4-10, but 3 of his last 4 games he's hit this rebound prop, so I can't talk you off of that. His last 10 for points, I can see instances where he get there. He's 50% to his number, but this is going to force LeBron to play defense and possibly play offense. So, uh, and then another thing I would look at here, like um, on the season here, the Lakers, um, rebounds. So they've been getting better, right? It's still top 10. How about the last 4 weeks here? LA Lakers creeped up. They number 4 in giving up rebounds. Uh, didn't go positionality. How about to the center? They number 4 to the center. How about to the power forward? Um, they're better. They're better, right? So, long story short, I done click pitcher home run targets. God dog it, where's the MLB, right? All right, so let me see, what was I at? Defense versus position. So, long story short, yeah, man, there's instances where Tobias Harris can get busy in the points categories. Points props in at 12.5 at plus money right now. Definitely, there's ways that Oh, it said minus 113. So money must be coming in. Money must be coming in, right? Last time I checked. And then Jaden Ivey, 1.5 threes for Jaden Ivey. There's not a realm possibilities. Here's a guy that can come in and get hot. So it is what it is. 1.5 3 for Jaden Ivey at minus 106. You can look at his threes if you want, or points. He can come in and get hot, bro. Straight up, he can do that. More importantly, this Detroit team, they keep. It's like, you know, man, some every once in a while they get blew out, but some of their games they be good, man. Them games be good, man. And you know, you get a chance to get full allotment of minutes from these players and stats as well. And last but not least, like I said, in the absence of in the absence of Stewart, you gotta you just gotta hope this kid stays out of foul trouble. Jalen Duran. If he stays out of foul trouble, I don't see any reason why he don't get to his rebound prop and possible double double, right? Uh, but he has to stay out of foul trouble. He has to. Definitely a monster rebounder. It is what it is. He ready for that. It's all he been waiting for. That spicy lotto. We about to get to it. Now, as assist prop, he's been clocking that number at 9 of his last 10 games. 1.5 assists. You can get that as a parlay piece. I don't know which books, right? Because FanDuel ain't going out like that. So, as a parlay piece on DraftKings at minus 200, you can get 2 assists for him. But the rebounds is what I'm definitely focused on. And two of his last 3 games, he's had 11 rebounds or better. Head to head versus this team, he's had 14 rebounds this year. And, it is what it is, man. It's either he's going to get there or he's not. No, it's all good, bro. It's all good. You already know. He's either going to get there or he's not, right? So, that's one of those you're going to have to decipher. Cade Cunningham, you already know what the deal is with him, as well as LeBron and Anthony Davis. Okay? Man, we got through it. We got through it. I could have put a bunch of plays over here, but I didn't, right? So, I want to take one more look at the injury news, and right, and I already know this, right? I'm expecting Giannis and Middleton to play. Tyree Eason out, Kevin Love in, Robert Williams. Oh shit! Did he get traded to the Lakers? I forgot. I forgot about that. That's a good pickup for them. Dean Wade questionable. Gary Harris out. Zubac questionable. Portal out. Very questionable. Desmond Bain. Okay, we've seen that. All right. He said, "Oh, you said you just put something in crazy." Okay, well, I feel you on that. Um, let's get a parlay together. Um, let's see how much time I got with y'all. It's time for me to go. Let's get one together. All right. Damn, today could very well be a crazy day, bro. Straight up, man. Today could be a crazy day. What if man, I'm daydreaming like a mother on stream, Joe. Hey, I'm daydreaming like a mother. What up, Mackie? Just went through the convulsions on the slate, and I'm about to wrap it up right now. Man, I'm daydreaming like, damn, what could today be? Today could be a great day, man. Today could be one of those days. Let's see. Utah Jazz and Cleveland. Hmm. San Antonio Spurs. Houston Rockets and Charlotte. Boston. Let's get one. Let's get one. Let's go. Let's go 10 points for let's go 10 points for Wendell Carter at plus 125. Okay. Let's go. Let's go 3.5 threes at plus money. Right. Let's try that. Let's go 3.5 threes for a whopping plus 140 for Laurie. Ooh. Prospect got free slip promo 5 or 20. Oh, okay. Bet. I try to win like 2 to 4K today. Okay. Mm. You know what? Um, that Ben Simmons double double triple double calling my name. 3 straight games with 10 points or better for for Ben Simmons. That's a hell of a streak. Sad, but that's a hell of a streak. Uh, I'm gonna put that in there. I'm gonna put that in there. Definitely gonna put that in there. What did I have to be here? Six, one, half, four, half, six, one, one, Mark Williams, 10 points. Mark Williams, Mark Williams, 10 points ain't even plus money no more. Money coming in like a motherfucker on that. Wendell Carter double double. Then I'm missing some plays from over there. I'm missing some plays from over there. I'm gonna take these down. I'm gonna take these down. I wanna put something up there that I know we gon' just wanna put something up there to let me see. We're gonna go Durant. I like that play for Durant. We're gonna go Durant. I like that play for Durant. 4.5 assists. Um, what else did I have over here? I ain't got no. I might have to try that. I might have to try that boy points, man. There's too many injuries over there. He's not fucking gonna kill my parlay. I'm gonna have to try that boy points, man. I'm gonna take marketing for 3 threes. 3 threes. Minus 175. Um, on the parlay side. Um, man, Wendell Carter, man. 8.5 points plus money for 10. I gotta take it, man. The silver points. I like the silver points too. Goga Pataze rebounds, possible double double. I like a lot of stuff, man. Man, but it's a lot of blowout risk. This whole damn shit. But man, Boston, man, that game could be, man. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Sometimes Boston let them play with their food, man. Straight up. Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons rebounds and assists at 14 and a half. I like Ben Simmons. I like Tyler Hero. Those are my two favorite guys from that game. But I'm pass. I'm put I'm take I gotta take Ben Simmons for a triple double. I'm probably gonna have to play his double double and triple double, man. Straight up. Um, let's go three threes. That's probably a minus 200. I knew it. Minus 200. Three threes for Powell. That's probably a minus 300. I'm gonna put that in there though. I might take that out. Wizards, OKC Thunder, mm, Portland Trailblazers. Let's go three threes. Let's go three threes for Simons. How many is that? I'm gonna go. Let's see. I'm gonna take the Powell out. Damn. What else do I got over here? Let's see. I think we're gonna make some money today with that information that we came across or we've been going through today. Wimby, Wimby, LFG, Wimby. Drop Embiid as off. Wimby, Wim fucking B. That should get us to 5 leg plus 3,000. I mean plus 1,000. Boom. Wimby three threes. Carter 8.5 points. Durant 4.5 assists. Marketing three threes. Man. Bankroll builders should be decent today, bro. Decent. If you just want to find you a plus 100, ooh, and just be hitting them all day, just man, mm, mm. Easier said than done, but still, man, you know. This is plus 1,400 right here. Take it or leave it. Durant 4.5 assists, marketing, numerous numerous ladder candidates. You name it, bro. Today it's going. It's lit, litty today. You know, um, no 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 games tomorrow. Then we got games for Christmas. Man, this could be a make or break today. This could be a make or break. Plays that I liked here. Um, Mark Williams, 10 points. Wait. Colin Sexton, 1.5 threes. Donovan Mitchell, 4.5 assists. Been a wagon. Laurie Marketing took 13 threes last game. He should take a decent amount of threes this game. Um, Victor Wembanyama going up against uh, Embiid, just going to have to step out and get dropped off from three. Tyrese Maxey, 2.5 threes is too low, right? As a parlay piece. Jeremy Shohan hit this number, that five, that 1 that quad fives on FanDuel. He hit this number 5 games straight, plus 170. Joel Embiid points are definitely in play. They in play. I mean, you can't not. Mark Williams' points came out, I think, at 8.5. 10 was plus money. Now it's minus 110 in 2 hours. Uh, he's only playing limited minutes though. Just something I pointed out. I probably don't play. Might throw in a Hail Mary. Who knows? Wendell Carter Jr. They just dangling them 10 points out there like that. Is he capable of hitting it? Yes. You can get 15 for about plus 400 or something for him. Wendell Carter double double plus 410. Randall 1.5 threes. Can't talk you off of that. Um, Carthy Towns, 1.5 threes is a parlay piece. You can add that. Vucevic, 1.5 threes is a parlay piece. You can add that. Straight bet for me. Anthony Simons, give me over. Straight bet for me. Kevin Durant, straight bet for me. Uh, 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 Kevin Durant, 4.5 assists. Um, Durant, 10.5 rebounds and assists. That's another official play for me. And I'm making this Tyus Jones points prop official. And I don't mind you taking them up to 20. You can also look at his threes. Malik Beasley, 3.5 threes. I might take it down to 3. I might later on. I'm probably going to take the 3.5 just because, right? Official plays though, Tyus Jones over 13.5, Kevin Durant over 10.5, Kevin Durant over 4.5 assists, um, Anthony Simons 3.5 threes, and Wendell Carter 10 points. Um, Colin Sexton 1.5 threes. All, those gonna be my officials, right? Those gonna be my official plays. My official plays mean I'm getting ready to go lock that shit in right now. Um, right now. Not now, but right now. Right? Um oh snap. Excuse me. There's tons of double plays and things like that. It's tons of them. And then um ladders and shit like that. We went over all that shit today. There's tons of that going out here around here too. But tons of double plays. Your Hardensteins and all those guys, man. I just didn't put them in my pools, right? Didn't put them in my pools. Um, the Ren, all that. It's a lot. I just didn't put them in my pool. So be safe out there. And quick look at that parlay one more time. That 5 leg. Of course, y'all know I'm gonna make one that's gonna be. What time is it? 1 o'clock. 4.5 assists. Let me make one more. Let me make one more. Let me make one more. One more for the Hail Mary gods, right? Because y'all ain't gonna see me. Y'all might see me Christmas, or you might see me tomorrow night. Might see me tomorrow night. Let's make one more for the one more for the good plus money, right? The good plus money. Uh, yeah, some crazy, right? I want to say. Uh, I got to. Ah, the you want the long receipt. That's what you want. He want the long receipt. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do the receipt. Let's pull out the receipt, right? Let's pull out the receipt. You got $1, you got $2, you got $3 to send to the side. Let's get it in. Okay. Let's go let's go 2 threes for Sexton. Let's go 3 threes for marketing. Let's go let's go 3 threes for let's go 3 threes for Wimby and 3 for Maxi. Let's go. I'm scared of this Houston Rockets game. Let's go over. Skip past that game. Let's go. 3 threes for Tatum, and let's go. Let's take Wendell Carter's points prop. Let's keep it a G. Let's take Wendell Carter's points prop. 8.5. Okay. Man, basically all the looks, really. Let's take 1.5 threes for Julius Randle, minus 110. I might sprinkle on that straight. I'm probably going to have to sprinkle on that straight. Let's take Ben Simmons. Fuck. Let's see. Let's take. I can't put no minus 300 on here. combos, rebounds plus assists. Let's go 14 and a half. And I might come back to that Ben Simmons. I'm gonna come back to that. Let's come on with it. Come on. Let's go. Let's go 2 threes for Cat. Minus 165. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go 3 threes for the boy. Normal Powell. Mmm. Shit. Let's go 10 rebounds for Hardenstein. Simons 3 threes. We're gonna go four assists for Durant. We're also going to go. Hmm. Boy, how much do I like this boy point prop? I really like this boy points prop, Tyus Jones. Boy, you can also get Tyus Jones at 15 points for good money. He's gonna have to go into a plus money parlay. I like Beal today too. Man, I like this game. I can't put Tyus Jones in there for 10 points. That holds no weight. His regular prop will move it though. His regular point prop will move it. I'm gonna take it down for a second. Um, I like this game. I really like this game. I might come back to that game. Let me go. Let me see where were we. The Pacers game and the Warriors. Um, I'm scared of this game a little bit. Let's go to the Lakers game. Oops, this a Christmas game. I'm tripping. Okay, let's go. Let's go straight to the threes. Let's go. Let's go two for Ivy. 2 threes for Ivy. Mm. Do I bother with these 10 rebounds though for Jalen Duran, or does he get? Do I just leave him alone? I also like 10 points at least for Tobias Harris. Anthony Davis 25, 30. His point probably must be 30, 29. I think I'm gonna just. I think I'm not gonna go too far. Wait a minute. Did I put that boy rebounds in here? What do I got? Colin Sexton threes, Markkinen threes, Wemby three threes, Maxey three threes, Tatum three threes, Wendell, Julius two threes, Towns two threes, Powell two threes, Hurstad 10 rebounds, Samuel threes, Jay Knight with two threes. A perfect 13-0. Even if you put $1 on this, you can make off with 500, like 400. $10 on here, 5K. That's half. That's half of that 10K. Dom. That's half of that 10K. I can get it up there, but comes at a cost. Not a cost, but I mean, I wanted to put Ben Simmons up there, rebounds and assists. Fuck it, man. Let's go. Let's go with it, right? Rebounds and assists for Ben Simmons. Bang. Um, I'm not going no farther than that. That's it right there. I'm starting to sweat. But man, you can throw a buck on that and get paid, man. Almost a band. So it is what it is, man. $25 on that shit, man. $25 on that, man. Get you 20 bands, man. Straight up. 25, get you 20 bands, bro. Straight up. I'm putting $10 on this, man. I'm putting $10 on this trying to get 8 bands. I ain't gonna lie. No, I got like an odd $9 in my account. I'm putting $9 and some change. Whatever the change is, I'm putting in there. I could have put that 4 and some change in there, but I'm probably gonna put that $9. Or maybe that 4 and some change, like 450. Excuse me, 450. They get you almost 4 G's. That's the odd money I got, and that's that. So let me see. Let me show y'all that, right? CVS style, bang, so y'all can come back. Flashes, right? This the one right here that we're gonna put a dollar, $2. This the Hail Mary, right? The Christmas Eve Hail Mary. That one right there. This one right here, 5 leg parlay, right? 5 leg parlay plus 1,300, almost 1,400. 5 leg parlay, we going like that, okay? Um, and here's, a lot of the plays that I like, man. A lot of the plays that I like, and there's more, right? There's more. Colin Sexton, I'll just go through here. These are some plays that I like. These are some plays that I like. I go through that, go through that, go through that, go through that, right? Official plays, Durant rebounds and assists, Tyus Jones over 13 and a half, Durant 4.5 assists, Anthony Simons 3.5 threes, um, Wendell Carter 10 points because I'm playing that. Um, where is Anthony Simons 3.5 threes? I'm playing Julius Randle 1.5 threes. Kyle Sexton 1.5 threes. Them my official straights right there. And peace out, fam. Peace.